Hi class. I'm going to explore the relationship between two categorical variables, forecast and actual weather. And this is my question, which is just how accurate are the weather forecasts we hear every day? This is a table called in Excel pivot table or in statistics contingency table. First, I'm going to create a table similar to this using Excel, and then I'll try to answer the questions below. I'm going to move my question to the right a little bit. First, I'm going to highlight all my raw data. If you hit Control and Shift at the same time and then down arrow, you'll be able to highlight all your data. Then scroll up, Insert, Pivot Table. I would like on the existing worksheet as a location, let's say D2. Hit OK. Then click on Forecast, then carry actual weather to column, and then either one of those carry to some values. Now as you see, I created my pivot table similar to this one. And let's say move to the right. So rain comes first, no rain comes later. If it is not highlighted, I would suggest click on Options, Field Headers, move rain down. Okay. All right, now actual weather, it rained 34 days. It did not rain 331 days. And then these rows are my forecasted. It was forecasted that 90 days was going to rain, and it was forecasted that 275 days were not going to rain out of a total of a year, which is 365 days. So now that I created a pivot table or a contingency table similar to the given in the problem, I'll try to find answer to these questions. Now, first question is asking me, on what percent of days did it actually rain? These are called your marginal totals. Okay, so then the table shows the marginal totals. It rained 34 of 365 days. 34 out of 365 days. Now I can also, let's take it down here a little bit, paste. I would like to create the pivot table, value field settings, show values as let's go with grand total. Hit OK. All right, now I can see from here that 9.32% of the days it rained. You can either pick the values from your table and create the formula, or actually create a total percentage pivot table by converting your actual one. Okay, and I could have solved the same problem as by picking 34, divide by 365, hit enter, 9.32%. to answer B, on what percent of days was rain predicted? Okay, this is the forecast um, rows. Rain was predicted out of 90 out of 365 days. So I'm going to say 90 out of 365 days, which is 24.66%. Or you can just take 90 out of 365 days. 24.66% or 24.7% of the days rain was predicted. All right. Now to answer C, what percent of the time was the forecast correct? All right. So actually rained and forecasted rain is 27. Actually did not rain and forecasted as did not rain is 268 days. So to answer that question, I'm going to add 27 and 268 and divide by 365 and of course an equal sign. Or I can use my pivot table saying 27 out of 365 plus 268 out of 365, hit enter. To answer D, do you see evidence of an association between the type of weather and the ability of forecasters to make an accurate prediction? To answer that question, D, on rainy days, rain had been predicted 27 out of 34 times. 27 out of 34 times. On days when it did not rain, forecasters were correct in their predictions 268 out of 331 days. So 268 out of 331 days. These two percentages are very close. I can conclude that there is no evidence of an association between the type of weather and the ability of the forecasters to make an accurate prediction. To answer question D, I could have also copy a new one here. If you right click and value field settings and show values as percent of column total. So that means 79% is actually 27 out of 34 and 20.59% is 7 out of 34. So again, to answer the question, do you see evidence of an association between the type of weather and the ability of forecasters to make an accurate prediction? So that means actually rained forecasted as 79.41%, actually did not rain and forecasted as did not rain is 80.97%. So these two values are close So then I can conclude there's no evidence of an association between the type of weather and the ability of the forecasters to make an accurate prediction. How about I also create a bar chart of stacked out of the same percentages, 100% stacked column. I compare rain, rain to no rain, no rain. As you see, these areas are pretty similar. Then I can conclude again, there is no evidence of an association. Hope this helps, and I'll see you with the next video. Thank you.